Mr. Ambassador, dear guests, in Poland we do understand well the significance of the term liberation. In still our quite recent history, we suffered from partitions as well as German, Nazi and Soviet occupation, and then 45 years of Soviet domination. In 1989, we managed to peacefully reject communist rule, and Poland became again fully sovereign, being free of choosing its own political, social and economic conditions. Therefore, we believe we may understand our Rwandan friends who attach such profound importance to the anniversary of July 4th. Liberation gives hope for a new, better life. It is a chance, but as mentioned in the video we have just seen, it is also a challenge. How to overcome a long shadow of the past, the socio-economic neglect, the disown of public institutions, and lack of respect for human and civil rights. It is always up to the people themselves whether the chance provided by the liberation can be fully accomplished and will be used. In this context, I wish to recall the words of the President of Rwanda, Mr. Paul Kagame, who during this year's Liberation Day said that, I quote, "For many, life started from here. Even those who did not manage to survive, remembering them in relation to liberation starts from here. Life of Rwandans starts from here," end of quote. I believe that these words are key for Rwanda's achievements over the last 29 years. Great successes of progress and socio-economic reforms have been possible thanks to remembering the dark pages of history, respect to those who paid the highest price for freedom, and ensuring just judgment and followed by a genuine reconciliation. With these strong foundations, Rwanda is a success story of Africa, often recalled as a model of development to follow. Dear guests, thanks to inclusive policies of the Rwandan government, the country has achieved much in terms of development of infrastructure, combating poverty and corruption, ensuring education and access to health services, promoting equality between men and women. Rwanda has become one of the most active foreign policy actors in Africa and beyond. Exemplification of this investment in diplomacy are the flourishing relations between Poland and Rwanda. Both our countries have embassies in respective capitals, with Poland officially launching a diplomatic mission in Kigali soon. The framework of our agreements is growing bigger. Only in the last 2 years, number of our bilateral treaties grew threefold, including a recent MOU signed between the foreign ministries on diplomatic trainings, and another one signed by the finance ministries on cooperation in the field of tax efficiency. So with this story, we I think all see that to some extent our paths were similar through last years, and Poland also needed to tackle similar challenges during last year in social development, financial development, development of justice system in last years. I need to mention with great satisfaction the presence of Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Vincent Biruta, as a special guest, as a guest of honor during this year's Ambassadors Conference in Poland, upon the invitation of our Minister, Professor Zbigniew Rau. During his visit to Warsaw, His Excellency Mr. Minister was also received by President Andrzej Duda and Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki, and I think this is the best confirmation of how our relations are close. What I would like to especially commend is that Rwanda is an engaged partner who believes in multilateralism and provides great contribution to UN operations. Distinguished guests, as one of my final remarks, it gives me a great pleasure of seeing many young Rwandan students in Poland who obtain their academic education and who in time will surely contribute greatly to further development of their motherland. I firmly believe that they are future shapers of Rwanda, whether it's in business, administration, or other sectors. It is my conviction that prominent examples of Mr. Ambassador, our kind host, and the Minister of Finance and Economic Planning of Rwanda, who both studied in Poland, will be followed by many more Rwandese students now and in the future, and all of them are very warmly welcome. Just to conclude, Mr. Ambassador and dear guests, for me it's a special privilege and pleasure to join you today, as I have still vivid memories from 2018 when I had an honor to visit Rwanda together with the then Polish foreign minister during Kwibuka commemoration in April 2018. I visited Kigali and Kibeho in southern Rwanda, and this was, quite frankly, one of the most special trips of my entire life. Not only professional, but also in personal terms. So with this, I would like to wish you all a joyous celebration of the Liberation Day, and thank you once more for your invitation.